What's up, guys? Welcome back. And I wanted to take a minute to give you guys a little tip in terms of your Nofap journey. So if you're struggling right now and you're having to deal with a lot of thoughts of relapse, and maybe you are relapsing, one of the best things you can do for yourself is ask yourself a question. Say, okay, what's going to happen if I relapse? And then go through all of the scenarios, man. So it might look something like this. If I relapse, I'm not going to have the energy to do the things I love. If I relapse, I'm not going to have the energy to perform at the highest level in my job, or at school, or in my career, or in my hobbies. I'm just not going to have the energy. It's going to drain me. I know this. If I relapse, I'm not going to be as open to communication with other people. If I relapse, it's going to be harder for me to make conversation with people. If I relapse, I'm going to have to deal with social anxiety and the feeling of being disappointed. If I relapse, I'm not going to have the energy to put in the work to see results in the gym. If I relapse, I'm going to be less inclined to talk to that hot girl that you see maybe at the coffee shop. If I relapse, it's going to be harder for me to get what I want out of life. If I relapse, it's going to be harder for me to focus at work. And that in turn makes work more difficult. If I relapse, I'm going to be less motivated to carry out the habits that make my life so much better. If I relapse, I'm going to feel like shit. If I relapse, I'm going to be more inclined to partake in other bad habits that aren't in my best interest. And so, dude, when you have the urge to watch porn, go back to, that old nasty habit, you need to have all these things in the forefront of your mind. And so that'll be kind of your motivation to not decide to relapse, to stay away from that, right? And then if you combine that strategy of actually being creative and thinking about what's going to happen if you do relapse, how is this actually going to affect your life? And know that that pain is coming for your ass. If you can keep that in the forefront of your mind, it's going to make weathering the storm of a sexual urge way easier, man. And then in turn, you're going to put more days together, you get more momentum, you're going to feel better about yourself and your life. And that's what we're going for here. And so in addition to this, what you can do is take action. You have an urge, go for a walk. Get in your truck, get in your car, go straight to the gym, go work out. Do something physical. Get your mind off of the urge. In addition to first going over all these adverse scenarios in terms of if you do go back and relapse. And to take this a step further, to practice this and get your creative juices going, because you really do have to kind of look at it in a creative light, get your journal out and write all these things down. And fill up a page, fill up 2 pages. Just write. Write until you can't write anymore. In terms of all the bad things that are going to happen to you if you go back and relapse. And I promise you, if you get yourself in the habit of doing this, you might have that urge pop up at some point in your day, but you'll have that mental ammunition to shoot that shit down. And that's what it's all about, man. Because going the long term, living a lifestyle of semen retention is gonna make your life better. That's what we're going for. A better life experience. More calm, serenity, more fulfillment, more enjoyment in the moment, in the small things, man. And so I promise you, if you do this, it's going to make your journey easier, which in turn makes you more able to go longer, get more momentum, and you get further away from that bad habit, and you truly transform yourself into a brand new you. Take this with you, and until next time, peace.